Welcome to the Downtime from WTWH Media with your hosts, Sarah Wynn and Sheri Kasperzak, bringing you everything you need to know from the week in manufacturing.
Oh my God, we're back again. Welcome back to the Downtime, WTWH Media's weekly manufacturing podcast. My name is Sarah Wynn, co-host of the Downtime, also senior editor for Packaging OEM. Also one half of the Downtime Divas, here with my tag team partner and co-host,
Sheri Kasperzak. I'm the managing editor of WTWH Media's automation and control brands. That includes plant engineering, control engineering, and consulting specifying engineer. Welcome back to another episode of the Downtime. And today we have a very special episode indeed for two reasons, but I'll go with the biggest one first. My lovely co-host is celebrating her birthday this week. So woo!
Wow. Thank you. Yes, it's amazing. I'm 21 years old again. Hashtag Forever 21.
Forever 21. We love it.
I appreciate that, Sheri. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, we're going to kick off this week's episode with some headlines from both Packaging OEM and Control Engineering. And we're going to get into a great interview that Sarah had with Neugart. So, why don't you kick us off, Sarah?
Yeah, definitely. So if you've been on Packaging OEM's LinkedIn these past few days, you may or may not have seen a nice little demo video from Fanuc featuring their senior engineer, Stacy Haramoto. She does a tote consolidation demo. We have the full story on packagingoem.com. It was their demos back at ProMat in Chicago where they introduced their new R50IA controller offering sustainability benefits, connectivity, along with cybersecurity. That full story, again, is at packagingoem.com. The demos are tote consolidation, high payload depalletization, featuring a small scripper, and medium cart-to-cart depalletizing and palletizing. So we've got quite a little variety in that story, Sheri. There's something for everyone.
We love it. Speaking of something for everyone, the other thing that this makes this episode special, which I forgot to mention because I got so overwhelmed with your birthday, is that we have Stephanie Neal coming on at the end of this episode to celebrate National S'mores Day. So, National S'mores Day is August 10th, so we are celebrating a little late this month. We are lovers of s'mores, and there's nothing more summery than s'mores. So
Plus, I put Sheri and Stephanie to the test. Who knows me better? Who knows Sarah Wynn? It's the battle of Sarah. Sheri versus Stephanie. We do a 10-question little trivia game, and spoiler alert, it comes down to a bonus question to break the tie.
It's the birthday lady trivia game. So yeah, we had so much fun with Stephanie, and you'll just have to see how it turned out at the end. So stay tuned.
Yes, that's our game time segment to wrap up the show.
Absolutely.
So sure, that's Fanuc, packagingoem.com. Check that out. The video is up on our LinkedIn. I posted it. Stacy Haramoto reposted it. Thank you, Stacy. We appreciate that. So Sheri, what else? What headlines you got for me?
Yeah, so over at Control Engineering, that's controleng.com, we have a great piece on condition monitoring from Dodge Industrial. So you're going to want to go check that out. As usual, I'm going to link it wherever you can find our podcast. Dodge Industrial, they published a case study from one of their customers. We're talking about a frozen ready-to-eat meals company. They used Dodge Industrial's Optify software to tackle some of its operational challenges. They were operating 7 production lines that required minimizing their downtime and enhancing productivity. And their suite of condition monitoring products like sensors, automatic lubricators, and gateways helped this company achieve those goals. So this customer integrated Optify across 2 of its production lines. They deployed 106 sensors and 23 Dodge IntelliLube drive units. This setup really worked for them since they've implemented this technology. The lines that are being monitored have experienced 0 unplanned downtime. So we love to see that. That was a really great case study from Dodge Industrial. So go check out that story on Control Engineering, and I'm handing it back over to you, Sarah.
All right. Thank you, Sheri. Yes, I have a great interview with Neugart. I spoke with 2 of their employees, including sales manager Rein and mechanical engineer Joey Suprick. We talked all about precision engineering for packaging lines, along with next generation gearbox technology, all designed to address challenges faced by packaging machine builders today. They also provide perspective on designing more efficient and compact equipment that's also high performing for packaging. That includes options for Delta robots to food grade applications. We look at technical solutions that are making packaging machinery faster, more precise, and more efficient. So we'll get into the interview in a second, but I also want to thank you, Luke. Thank you, Joey. We had a great conversation. Not only did we talk about gearboxes, we even talked about football. You know, I'm a huge football fan. You'll hear it in the interview. A nice personal connection. So let's take a listen to the interview with Neugart, Luke Rein, and Joey Suprick.
Yep, take it away.
And welcome back to the Downtime. I'm Sarah Wynn here with Neugart's Luke Rein and Joey Suprick. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Joey, do you want to just introduce yourself quickly?
Yeah, so my name is Joey Suprick. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, work for Neugart for the last 5 years, specifically focused on mechanical engineering background at UNC Charlotte. Look forward to speaking with you today and hopefully have a good conversation.
Yeah, and I'm Luke Rein. I'm the regional sales manager with Neugart USA. I've been with the company for about a year, but been in the precision servo gearing world for over a decade. My family and I live just outside of Green Bay, Wisconsin, and my focus with Neugart is supporting OEM and distribution customers in the central U.S. region.
Thank you. And Luke, I have to ask, does that make you a Packers fan?
Oh, you have to be. If you're living in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and you're not a Packers fan, they'll run you out on a rail. So definitely been a Packers fan all my life.
Great to hear. Unfortunately, I'm a sad Browns fan, so I respect.
Well, we wish you the best of luck this year. I hope that it goes well for you.
You never know. Joey, do you have a team?
I'm actually a Packers fan. My whole family is from Wisconsin, so I have to be on board with Luke.
Very good. Okay, guys, let's rock and roll. So we have a story on packagingoem.com. Luke and I spoke back at Pack Expo Southeast in Atlanta. We talk about the right angle gearboxes. We talk about gearboxes for Delta robots. So my question specifically here, how do your planetary gearbox like the WPLN and the NDF specifically meet the needs of packaging machinery OEMs?
Yes, Sarah, that's a great question. All Neugart gearboxes are engineered to design around the features of such a compact design, high precision, and also long-term durability, which is essential for OEMs and packaging machinery. Looking specifically at the WPLN series gearbox, this is a well-designed right-angle gearbox capable of high torsional stiffness and utilizes preloaded angular roller bearings. This gearbox is perfectly fit for packaging machinery that is compact solution. That is very critical for spaces that are limited. Switching over to the NDF, which you mentioned, this is a inline series gearbox specifically designed for Delta robots, where you need high torsional stiffness, high torsional rigidity, and also extremely low backlash. This is also needed and required for high precision, which is very capable of repeatable movements and high speed that is critical. While these are just a couple of gearboxes that are very well and suitable for the packaging industry, we do offer a large variety of gearboxes available on the market as well.
Thank you. And, you know, my audience, we talk a lot about pick and place. So let's kind of piggyback off of that. How do your gearboxes improve performance of Delta robots and pick and place operations?
Yeah, so Delta robots rely on speed, precision, low inertia to excel in these pick and place tasks. Our NDF gearbox was designed specifically for these applications. So by reducing backlash and optimizing torsional stiffness, we enable a smooth, responsive movement with high repeatability. The high dynamic load capacity of our NDF allows Delta robots to handle these rapid accel decel cycles without loss of positioning, accuracy, boosting throughput while maintaining consistency. So the compact and lightweight design also reduces the moving mass and contributes to faster cycle time. So really an all-round product for the Delta robots. The NDF checks all those boxes.
A little sidebar question in terms of the Delta robots. Is it compatible with a variety of different brands of robotics?
Yeah, so the NDF uses an ISO output flange. So the bolt pattern on the output flange of the NDF is similar to, other isoflanged output gearboxes. It's really the internals that make the NDF special. So 4-planet gears in the output, a design that really minimizes backlash and increases that repeatability. Those are all critical for the NDF, but they also, across the board, suit automated packaging, wrapping, palletizing equipment well.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. And speaking about food packaging, what advantages do your food grade lubrication options provide for food and beverage packaging?
Yeah, our food grade lubrication is very beneficial when it comes to food and beverage packaging industries because they have a very strict guideline that they have to adhere to. The standard lubrication that Neugart ends up using is a certified NSF H1 food grade lubrication. It is very great and supports these applications very well. It expands the service life of the gearboxes and also performance, but it also ensures that the environment where these gearboxes will be used, make sure that there's no contamination or if there's an incident with the contact of the food that occurs. Well, Neugart Gearbox has this as a available standard option for every single gearbox we offer. A great gearbox that is also utilized in these industries is going to be our HLAE series.
Thank you so much. You guys are throwing a lot at me. I appreciate it. I'm going to do a little halftime show. I just want to ask, how did you both get into working with gearboxes?
Well, so I started my career in industrial power transmission components about 25 years ago. And as I progressed through my career, could see that automation and servo motors and precision gearing was really the way of the future, right? It was a product that was not commoditized. We're offering custom solutions. We're working with application engineers through a process. So as I progressed in my career, I stayed focused on those types of automation and robotics applications, and therefore, naturally landed where I am now.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit about how I got into gearbox manufacturing industry. Actually, this was my first job that I ever had outside of college. So Neugart gave me the opportunity to grow and expand my knowledge. A little bit more on my background. I love puzzles and solving problems. So a engineering background is perfectly suited that I end up going down that path. And Neugart, every single day we come across new applications that are very vast and very expansive, where we could be talking about one industry one day and we'll switch over to the next one the next, and it's very engaging, and it's always good to talk with more engineers and just figure out what's going on in the market.
Thank you. So if I ever need a puzzle partner, I'm going to call you, Joey.
I do puzzles every last Friday of the month, so sign me up.
Very nice. We could do like a Lambeau Field puzzle together. There we go.
I'm for that.
So kind of going off what Luke mentioned, he mentioned the customization options. So how important are these customized options, color options? Our story on Packaging OEM explores the jet black option. How do OEMs use these when designing packaging lines? How do you collaborate with them?
Yeah, so color and finish customizations serve both a functional and branding purpose. So, for example, white is often chosen for food grade or pharmaceutical applications due to its clean appearance and easy contamination detection. Jet black or silver finishes may align more with the corporate branding or machine aesthetics. Mm-hmm. More importantly, the paint options can really be tailored to resist chemicals or meet washdown requirements, which help OEMs to achieve both coherence and operational robustness. So Neugart recently released a jet black paint option as a standard within our line. But all of these other finishes are options that we can provide depending upon the quantities and what the customer really requires for their application.
Thank you. Yeah, we saw the jet black. Fabian had it. He had it
Yeah.
out pretty sharp, and we have a picture of it over on Packaging OEM social media. So check that out. And then I'll ask, what trends are you seeing from packaging OEMs regarding gearbox size, weight, or mounting flexibility?
Yeah, there's a clear trend today in the market where OEMs and machine designers are seeking a very compact and lightweight drivetrain where gearboxes will be utilized, but also not sacrificing their performance. In applications where space is limited, this can be present a challenge where Neugart ends up stepping in and helps solve that solution. One approach to this challenge is to change the interface of the mounting of the gearbox, but also change the input interface where we can go from an inline version to a right angle version if space is limited on that drivetrain. Alternatively, we do have options where we can do a semi-direct mount or a direct motor mount, which also reduces the weight of the gearbox and also reduces the profile of the gearbox. We're talking this could be a change anywhere from about 20 to 40, 50 millimeters, which is very critical in some applications nowadays.
Definitely. Thank you so much. And in terms of your gearboxes, how do they help packaging machinery maintain speed and accuracy while still reducing vibration or noise?
It's a good question. So our gearboxes feature optimized tooth geometry and precision machining, which reduces transmission error and backlash, and it directly enhances the motion accuracy. The high torsional stiffness minimizes deflection under load, allowing for tighter control loops. And then we also employ helical gearing and advanced bearing designs to dampen vibration and reduce noise, which is critical for maintaining precision at speeds and improving work environment for operators. So most packaging machinery OEMs are trying to reduce noise, create a quieter working environment for the operators that are around the machinery. And these types of specialties within our product really help provide that to the packaging OEMs.
Definitely. Awesome. And I'll get you guys out of here with this one. It's an important question. I saved the best for last. Can you walk us through a real world example of where you used a gearbox design to help solve a challenge for a packaging line?
Joey, I'll take this one if it's all right with you.
Yep.
So we worked with an OEM manufacturer. They were experiencing persistent issues with motor shaft slippage on the packaging equipment they manufacture. So they were using precision gear products from multiple different manufacturers. And, despite their best efforts, the input couplings were slipping. This created crashes. And we really thought that this was due to inconsistent motor mounting practices, both at their factory and in the field. So our initial approach was to investigate the application, run through the data. Joey put it through our NCP sizing software to ensure that the drivetrain components are properly sized. And then once we confirmed, hey, these components meet the needs of the application, we moved on to provide training on proper mounting techniques, really emphasizing the importance of using torque wrenches when installing motors and gearboxes. But even after implementing these best practices, the problem still persisted. And we identified the root cause, and it was the variability in how motors and gearboxes were being mounted by different individuals across locations. So in order to address this, we worked with the customer and developed a custom keyed input coupling that creates a positive mechanical engagement between the motor shaft and gearbox input. And the solution really eliminated the reliance on friction alone to transmit the torque and provided a consistent, repeatable mounting regardless of who performed the installation. And we're proud to say the result was a dramatic reduction, in many cases, elimination of issues such as registration loss, product jamming, and machine crashes. And that this Taylor approach really not only solved the OEM's immediate problem, but it enhanced the long-term reliability and performance of their packaging line.
Thank you so much, Luke, for sharing. And I'll leave the floor to you both. Joey and Luke, do you have any other trends or insights you want to offer?
The only thing that I would say, Neugart really focuses on listening to our customers, listening to our distributor partners. That's our core message. We want to partner with our customers long-term and really help them solve problems. And I think that That's really the main message that we would like to get across. If you're, looking for new options in the market, give Neugart a try. We're here. We're excited to work with you, and we definitely would value that relationship.
Awesome.
Yeah, I would agree, Luke. If you ever have any questions, any problems, or would just like to have any gearboxes helped size in, please feel free to reach out to the Neugart team. We're more than ready and capable to support you in any applications that you have in the future as well.
Thank you. Thank you both. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Joey. And we will be sharing all the links to Neugart's products on the Downtime social media along with Packaging OEM. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Joey, for joining me.
Thank you,
Sarah,
for having us.
It's a pleasure being here.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right, Joey and Luke, thank you so much for speaking with me. Great team over at Neugart. You can read the full story at packagingoem.com. We talk about their gearboxes for Delta robots, for high precision loads. Also, we're going to be seeing some more of Joey, Sheri, and this is some breaking news.
Ooh.
The Downtime is going to have a fantasy football league.
We love it.
Or Sheri would say sports ball.
We're doing the sports ball.
So Joey will be joining the league. More information on that to come. I'm in the process of setting it up. Joey, a huge Packers fan. I'm going to speak. This is going to sound foreign to Sheri, but just go with me. I wonder if Joey will draft Jordan Love. We'll find out. We'll find out. Maybe Sheri will. She doesn't even know who he is. Maybe she'll draft him. So again, wrapping up Neugart, I appreciate Luke. I appreciate Joey. We had a great conversation. Full story at packagingoem.com. We'll be sharing clips from this interview on social media as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That sounds great, Sarah. Yeah, if anyone wants to join our sports ball league, just let us know.
It's competitive. I'm putting up a $50 Amazon gift card out of my own pocket. If you want some, come get some. That's what John Cena would say. I am a defending fantasy football champion. It's my part-time job in the fall. I'm not going to lie. When I'm not writing about packaging or sipping pumpkin spice, I'm watching football and winning fantasy football. So,
Hey, you never know, Sarah. I could be hustling you. I could be the best at sports ball. You don't know.
I would be shocked. That would be like if I said, Sheri, I'm going to help you analyze outfits from the Met Gala.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be fun, right?
You'd have to teach me a lot, but I can teach you a lot too.
Of course, absolutely.
I think the word on the street is even that the GOAT, the head of the table, Stephanie Neal's going to join the league. We'll see. It's not officially confirmed. I kind of leaked that.
Oh, well, speaking of Stephanie, I think that this is a great time to transition over to the end of the episode where we play a little game of Sarah Win Trivia.
Yeah, you ready to rock and roll?
Let's rock and roll, yeah. So let's set it up. Stephanie joined us not only to celebrate Sarah's birthday, but also celebrate National S'mores Day, which was August 10th. And we got together and did a little cozy campfire thing over Zoom. And always a pleasure to have Stephanie on the Downtime podcast. So why don't we have a listen and see how our little trivia game went?
All right. We are here for a special game time segment on the Downtime for National S'mores Day, which is August 10th. We're celebrating a little delayed, but we're here to celebrate, and I'm going to make it all about me because my birthday's next week too. So a special game here. We have Sheri Kasperzak, my tag team partner, one half of the Downtime Divas, and Stephanie Neal making her return to the Downtime for her not one, not two, but 3 appearances. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much, Sarah, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sarah. Do we have to sing?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting music.
That's for later.
Yeah,
That's for the post show.
do that later. Yeah. No, yeah. So it's National S'mores Day. You know what I think this podcast needs is fire. So I'm going to start us off with that. And this is your giant birthday candle. From, I don't know if anyone can.
I can see it. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back.
You are
Oh,
Where is my marshmallow to celebrate National S'mores Day? So
okay.
there it goes.
Please be careful.
Down just a tad.
We can't see it.
Oh,
There we go. All right. I think that one's perfectly toasted. I'm going to turn that off so I don't set my house on fire.
whoa.
yeah. Perfect. Well, let's toast it on one side. It's fine. So happy birthday and happy National S'mores Day.
Wow.
And in honor of S'mores Day and your birthday, I found this old oat milk cookie in the back of my pantry.
Are you going to eat it?
You're welcome.
Don't eat it.
I have some marshmallows here. You know, fun fact about me, I love marshmallows, and Peeps are one of my favorite candies. Stephanie has a really cool story about Peeps. And I have some individually little wrapped honey made fresh stacks. Again, this is not sponsored. This is what I had in my house.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to transition to the game time segment. Are we ready?
Ready.
Let's do it.
This is the battle of the winds. We're going to see who knows Sarah best. There are no two people in WTWH Media that know Sarah Wynn quite on this level. So this is the elite showdown. Ding, ding, ding. This is Sheri versus Stephanie. I have 10 questions. These are all multiple choice, and I've given you access to the documents so you can read them as you can see them as I read them. Also, if it comes down to it, I did put in a tiebreaker question, and it's a little skewed. I think only one of you knows the answer to that.
It probably is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. And I made these fun. We have some packaging integrated. We have some stuff about me. So I'll just get started. What is, and I guess I'm just going to refer to myself in the third person. What is Sarah's favorite color? Is it orange, green, purple, or pink? Who wants to go first?
I actually don't know this one.
I'll say purple.
Okay. Stephanie, do you want to lock in an answer?
I was going to say orange.
Sheri gets a win. Ding, ding, ding. It's purple. We'll make this little note in the doc. Okay, this one, I would hope anyone in the world could answer this. What college did I attend that I'm probably too obsessed with? Is it the Ohio State University, the University of Michigan, Ohio University, or Kent State University?
Sheri, let's say it together.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
The Ohio
State
University.
Ooh, that's a win for both.
Mhm.
Nice. Sheri and Stephanie. And the next one. Which of these is not one of my rescue Shih Tzus? Bling, Mr. Baby, Bel Air, or Buckeye?
It's got to be Buckeye.
Buckeye.
Another win. So Sheri is leading. Stephanie, you're down by 1. Now we're going to do a packaging question.
Now, this is going to be Stephanie then, because that is not my forte. But please continue.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not going to spoil it. What was the topic of my first feature article for Packaging OEM? Was it rigid packaging, inverter technology, flexible packaging, or auto baggers?
It's flexible packaging.
I'm going to say,
I've written on all these topics, so it is a little hard. And I'll give a backstory once we have Sheri's answer.
I'll say auto baggers.
Whoa, no. Stephanie gets that one. Sheri, we have talked about flexible packaging on this podcast over and over.
And Sheri, why would you question my answer? I edit all of the stories.
I don't know.
So when I first started, and I'll admit, I did not have a manufacturing and or packaging background at all. And Stephanie knew this when she hired me. I wrote a little research study on flexible pouches. And I said, Stephanie, is there more than just pouches, flexible packaging? She said, young grasshopper, wax on, wax off. You're going to learn today. So it's flexible packaging. That story is up on packagingfam.com. Okay.
All right. And it's a good one.
No commentary. Next question. What was my first job in media? Social media manager for LaCroix fan page, an on-field sports reporter for Ohio State football, a digital reporter for local news, or a tech influencer on Instagram?
I would say B, on-field sports reporter for Ohio State football.
All right. Stephanie?
I agree. B.
Mm-mm.
Really?
Neither of you got it.
What is it?
Local news.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was the
That's
Ohio
not your
State.
first job. Why? Because you were still in school, so you don't consider it a job? That's your first job.
I
When
was
you
a
were,
reporter.
oh,
I was a I worked in
little
the
nuances that are throwing us off.
I worked in the marketing department, I'm sorry, fan experience department of Ohio State Athletics. So I was not a reporter, but I did go on to become a digital reporter for Ohio State football. Neither. Big bold letters.
Wow.
I thought you knew me.
That was a trick question.
Who are you even? I don't even know you.
Man, I'm kind of sad about that. Shout out to ABC6. I'm going to cut this, clip them all. Chrissy, Jamie Brooke, thank you. Shout out to you. And Lisa Rontala also. Next question. What is Sarah's favorite emoji? Is it the laughing face, the purple heart, the dog face, or the alien?
I got to go with Purple Heart.
Um, hmm. I've never seen you use an alien. I've never seen you use a dog face. I have seen the purple heart and I have seen the laughy face. Um, I will go. This is hard
Feel
because,
the tension in here. Whoa.
well, yeah, 'cause I want to just say the purple heart, but then I want to kind of go like I'll say the opposite of Sheri, but then she'll get the point and I'll be really behind. But I'm gonna go with the laughy face.
It's the purple heart. It's the purple heart.
I knew it.
See, I think we're
I
still
need to go with
tied.
my instincts, my gut.
Let me see. Sheri, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sheri has 4. Stephanie has 1, 2, 3. 4-3 right now.
Okay.
That question number 5 really threw everyone off.
Mm.
I do like the alien emoji, but I would never use it at work. Maybe unless I was talking just to Sheri. But maybe now I'll send it to Stephanie too. I don't know. Maybe open it up. This one should be an easy win. What podcast do I co-host? I'm one half of the what? Is it the Downtime, Girls Gone Wild, Automation After Dark, or Wrenches and Rants?
Still say we should have gone with Girls Gone Wild. Obviously, it's the Downtime.
I had to put that in. I put this question in here just so we could say Girls Gone Wild. Stephanie?
What was the? Oh, let me guess.
What is the name of the podcast we're on right now?
I think the answer, Alex, is the Downtime. But what was the other other than Girls Gone Wild? Wasn't there another one? Oh wait, can we say it? Wait.
What?
Wasn't there another name you guys were toying with a little bit?
We had a few of them that we threw around. I'd have to go back to our original document that we were using to come up with the idea for the podcast. But yeah, we threw a few of them around, I think.
One that for sure came. Sorry, I'd open another LaCroix because I spilled it on myself. One that for sure came up was Girls Gone Wild.
Girls Gone Wild, yeah.
Yeah, with a special November episode, which I won't say anything else.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yes, funny. Okay.
Are we ready for number 8?
Let's go.
What was the name of the LinkedIn campaign that I ran on my personal account for Christmas in July? Packaging Princess Gifts, Giftmas, Unboxing Summer Fun, or Heat Wave Handling?
I'm gonna say B, Giftmas.
It's got to be Giftmas.
Good. This one's fun. What music do I listen? Sidebar. I listen to music all day, every day. So what music do I listen to when I write for Packaging OEM specifically? Is it 2000s rap, classic rock, vintage country? And when I say vintage country, it's like Patsy Cline and Johnny Cash, or all of the above?
Ooh. See, I think I know, but go
Well,
ahead.
Since you're going to the Nelly concert, I'm going to say A, 2000.
I'm not going to see Nelly.
Oh, who are you going to see?
It's Lil Wayne.
Oh, I don't know. Is Nelly still around?
It's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot in her.
Gosh, yeah. That's the music I listen to, obviously.
I set this one up really easy.
So yeah, I want to say, see, I think it could be all of the above, but I think it's probably 2000s rap. That's what I'm just gonna say.
I'm going to reposition this for a second, and the world doesn't know this, but now they will. I made Stephanie a CD, aka a Spotify playlist with a variety of music on it.
Mhm.
So, does that give a hint?
All of the above.
There you go.
Okay.
I win.
No, we're not done. We're not done. We have to
Oh,
hold on. Sheri, 1, 2, 3,
I think we're tied now, right?
6. Sheri has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're tied. So it might come down to we have one question left and a tiebreaker if we need to, which leans heavily skewed to Stephanie's favor. This one should be easy. I went on several trips for work this year, but there was one that was by far the most stressful. What city did it take place in? Was it Chicago, Atlanta, Detroit, or Miami? What could it be?
well, I was there, so I know the answer. C,
What?
Detroit.
It was definitely Detroit.
Ding, ding, ding. That was an interesting little trip. And I'll just give this little context about it. Most of the streets were shut down because of a Grand Prix. So the traffic was awful. And I was next. Stephanie already went in the event. I was next in line for the parking garage. And they said, sorry, it's full. It's full. It's full. So I had to go all the way around on the highway to come back into downtown Detroit, wait another half hour just to get a parking spot in some garage. It was like very stressful. And thank you for everyone who met with me that day. They know who they are, and I greatly appreciate them. And we were able to get some good content out of it. So we do come down to the tiebreaker question.
I just want to say that wasn't, we're not going to go into detail, but that was not the most stressful part of that trip.
No, but the most stressful part I'm willing to share on the show is that.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I mean. We come down to the tiebreaker.
See, for me, this is just gonna have to be a guess, I think, right? So yeah.
This skews very heavily in Stephanie's favor, and if she doesn't get it, I'll be very surprised. What color is the car that I drive? Is it silver, black, blue, or red? We'll let Sheri go first.
Yeah, Sheri.
Oh, okay, I gotta guess. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna go with silver. I'm just gonna say silver. That's my best guess.
Good answer. Good answer.
You're saying that because it's not.
C, blue.
Boom! Stephanie wins. Bum 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 bum.
Nice.
And then all I do is win plays in the background.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
What do I get?
A LinkedIn shout out, baby.
Every time I step up in the field.
That enough? No. What do you want? Definitely don't want this. How about a custom winning t-shirt? There we go. That's 2 of them. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, and that concludes the game. So we not only celebrated S'mores Day, I made it all about myself. It's my birthday. Stephanie knows more about me than Sheri does. I can't believe it, but I can believe it. And here we go.
I hang my head in shame. But
We'll have a Sheri trivia day.
yeah, no, you don't.
Yeah.
Well, I learned something about you today, Sheri,
What's that? Which one? Which thing?
that you're going to be a musician.
So yeah, I studied clarinet for like a long time, like more than a decade. And when I was getting into college, I had these two paths ahead of me, and I could either become a musician in a symphony, like I was really like drawn to like orchestral music, and my dad was like, "Ah, musicians don't make any money," and so I fooled him.
But B2B editors
I
do.
became a journalist. So,
Yeah.
take that, Dad.
But journalists do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So
Jerry
yeah,
also speaks a ton of languages.
so I'm learning a lot of languages. I just like languages. I think they're interesting. I think they break down barriers for people. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
And when I was in college, I took a unique foreign language.
yeah,
And it's very elementary, but I did put it on my LinkedIn page because it's kind of a weird flex. And one day when I had first started working here, I get on a Zoom with Stephanie Neal and she says, "You speak Swahili?" Spooked me because I wasn't ready for that at all. I wasn't ready for that at all. So, hujambo, that means hello.
Well, it's good to speak multiple languages. I took Spanish for many, many years and I can't speak any of it, but I don't need it because I have Google Translate.
that's true. Yeah, technology helps a lot. But yeah, I also took Spanish for a long time, and I was able to utilize it when I was younger. I went to Puerto Rico. And of course, the cab drivers, this was a long time ago before ride shares were a thing. And the cab drivers, they were like, "You speak great Spanish." And I'm like, "No, I don't. You just want a tip." Speak really terrible broken Spanish, but thank you.
All right. Well, I'm going to wrap up this game time segment and stop the recording. So thank you, Stephanie, for being our guest. You now surpass Jean's record of most appearances on the Downtime. Thank you for your continuous support.
Absolutely. Thank you, Stephanie. And happy birthday, Sarah.
Happy
Oh,
So are we going to sing to you now to close us out?
we'll do it after I stop the recording. Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. We don't want to violate any song rights on Spotify, any of that.
That's fair. Mm.
All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Stephanie, thank you again for joining us on the Downtime and for celebrating my birthday. Spoiler. Well, now you know Stephanie won. Stephanie beat Sheri in the trivia game. Whoa.
I can't even show my face. I am so humiliated.
You can't show your face on this podcast anymore. We're gonna have to make a new show. Girls Gone Wild.
Girls Gone Wild. We love it. Yeah. Let us know. Do you think Girls Gone Wild would have been a better name for our podcast? I don't think that would have gotten through executive leadership, though. Just a thought.
It was it was an option. Yeah, it was.
To be fair, it was my choice, and I think Sarah very wisely ignored that. So
Yeah, I'll leave it at that. All right. That's all from me. I'm signing out, Sarah Wynn, for the Downtime and
Sheri Kasperzak, and thank you as always for joining us on your Downtime. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.